In this video, I want to show you how you can install the Jet Mega Menu and create your own Mega Menu in the desktop version. And I'll be able to show you also how you can make it a full width in your screen. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So when you're here in your WP admin dashboard, head over to plugins and add new, and then upload your JetMenu plugin. In my case, I already head over and pre-installed it. So when I head over to my plugins, I'll be able to see my JetMenu plugin. And let's head over to our appearance and let's head over to our menus. So right under the menus, you'll be able to see here that we have our usual menu. But one thing before we do anything here, what I want to do is head over to CrocoBlock and right over here under the Jet plugin settings, click over here and it will be prompting you to the JetMenu general settings. So right over here, you'll be wanting to use the revamp menu. So head over and click this one and then we'll be able to update the settings for that. And yeah, that's it right here. We're done with the settings. So let's jump back over to our appearance and to our menus. So as you might be able to see, when I'm hovering each item, I'll be able to see that new settings box. So what you want to do is head over and click the setting box, and right over here, you'll be able to see that we have a new window that now we'll be able to use our mega content. So head over and enable it, and over here mega content type, just leave it as it is on Elementor. And when we want to edit our mega content, just press the edit mega content and it'll be prompting you with a window where you can edit just as a normal edit page on Elementor. So when we are in this window, what you want to do is set up your exact content as you want to. I'll be heading over and set it up as I think it should look to my own preferences or for this tutorial, and then I'll be able to show you how it looks, and then we'll be able to set it to a full width. So let's do that right now. So I did a very basic design where I have a one column. Inside of it, I have two columns where I have an icon list where I have connected the product categories where I have hoodies, accessories, t-shirts, and music. And one thing that I really want to show you here is that you have the option to do an internal URL, which will save you a ton of time if you are using Elementor Pro. So what I did here is I went into the dynamic tags, and right over here, I went into the internal URL. Under the internal URL, what you want to do is click the wrench icon, and right over here under type, go over and choose the taxonomy, not content, because if you're going to be choosing content, it would be a single or one page or one post. So usually it's going to be pages, but not posts. So under the taxonomies is like the categories in WooCommerce or in a WordPress website. So right over here under search and select, what you want to search for is the product category name. So for that example would be hoodies. So right over here we have product categories, clothing, and then we have hoodies. So choose that, and that will ensure that when you, let's say, change totally or change the name for just a little for those hoodies, for example, hoodies for winter, for example, or you just want to change the name for something else, it will still be kept as this exact URL because it saves that as a dynamic value. So with that out of the way, I've set it up. Now we have everything. We have our image, we have our URLs for our categories in our WooCommerce store. And when we're done, just hit the X icon right over here. And if you want to set the mega content position, I usually leave it as a default, not relative item. And the custom mega content width, if you want to set here in pixels, as you might be able to see over here, it's only in pixels. But if you want to do that, by all means, go ahead. I want to show you the option how you can make it a full width as you want to make it. So let's save the options right over here and let's exit that and save our menu. So let's head over to our templates, and right over here, we'll click all, and right over here, let's head over to our header. As you might be able to see under instances, it's on the entire site, and let's edit with Elementor. So when you're in your Elementor header, what you want to make sure is that the exact Elementor header or the menu is by the JetMenu plugin. So if you scroll to the bottom of the left sidebar, if you'll be able to see here under the Jet menu, you'll be able to see here the mega menu, vertical mega menu. If you want to make it on your website, or in the hamburger menu, you also have that option to do that. But in our example, it would be the mega menu, and that is exactly the widget right over here. It's in the mega menu. So I went over and set this up as I felt it should be. And as you'll be able to see over here, we have our home, we have our shop, and about us and contact us. Now, if you remember it, when we set up our shop, we have our mega content right over there. So when we are hovering our shop, now we have our little mega content, which includes the image and the sub items or the categories in our shop. Now, as you might be able to see here, it's really small. Now, it displays that. Why? Because it looks on all of those items. As you may be able to see here, it starts at the menu and ends up in the contact us somewhere right just before it. So what you want to do to set up the full width of this widget or this mega menu item, what you want to do is head over to the settings of the mega menu item when you click it, and head over to the mega container width type and change it from the container to selector. Now, what we want to do is head over to our website. I usually click on the logo item where it sends me right to my homepage. And if we go over here, we have our homepage already set it up. So what we want to do is right click with our mouse and let's inspect that widget, or in the HTML, let's find that exact container. So let's head over here. We have our header, we have our Elementor or Elementor location header. So right over here, we want to set this up that way so we'll be able to choose what exact selector it would look on. So as you might be able to see here, I'm hovering on all these elements, and that element is exactly what we need here. We are going to go on Elementor 527 Elementor location header. So let's head over here, let's copy it. I usually copy it to a notepad, for example, and I have the Elementor 527 and Elementor location header. So I'll copy that exact class, I'll exit it, yes, I don't want to save it, and I'll head over back to my edit page, and right over here under the custom selector, head over here, put a dot before the class that you want to go over with it, and Elementor location header. And now when you hover it, you'll be able to see that we have our full width mega menu item. That is exactly what we wanted to. So now you see how you can set up your own mega menu and to make it a full width on your website. If that video helped you, I'll be really glad to if you leave a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any other videos concerning WordPress, Elementor, or WooCommerce. And I'll be seeing you as usual in the next one.